Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Irish React with another movie review.
What are we reviewing, Daniel?
This time we're going to continue our Star Wars review with Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One was the first Star Wars story sort of spin-off from the original saga. Kind of takes place before A New Hope, and it kind of fixes the plot hole in A New Hope, which is obviously the vent.
Yeah. Basically, as to why it was so easy to blow it up.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't necessarily a plot hole, but it was more like every time you
Fans
watch
had
it, you kind of
problems.
go, "What the hell?"
Like hardcore fans had problems with it, like because
Yeah.
if you're making that structure, i.e., knowing the Death Star,
Yeah.
you have that facility to fucking blow up other planets.
Yeah.
Cover that hole up a wee bit
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that kind of put in place to why it's actually there and why that weakness is there, because it's built there by the engineer himself.
It's also the first movie without the crawl, like the opening crawl and stuff, like the first Star Wars movie you've went to the cinema and
yeah.
watched it, and it was weird. It
was
was
weird.
weird at the start.
Whenever it kicked into it, yeah.
I thought the movie itself, I'll just say now, I love this film. This has been my favourite thing that they've done so far. But it does, at the start, it takes me a while to settle into it because it's very choppy. Like, it's in one planet and it's on another planet. I think it goes to 4 or 5 planets
Within the first 5-10 minutes.
So,
Yeah.
But it was the first time where I've watched Star Wars, what they've made now. I went, okay, this is Star Wars. Like, I felt, actually, this is a really good film.
It came
It's
out
done
after
really well.
it came out after Force Awakens. Force Awakens for me was an amazing movie. And I thought this year I was like, it's gonna be amazing because we got. I just thought they were going to bang it out of the park every single time, and I sat there in a cinema waiting for it to come on.
Yeah.
I was like, this could be bad. I never thought once a Star Wars movie
Yeah.
could be bad. In the first 5-10 minutes, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be bad. But it wasn't. It was good. Yeah, and the reason why I think it's good, I think the reason why like the main Star Wars, like A New Hope, is amazing as well. It's the simple storylines they have. It's not too complex. It's not trying to bluff its way. It's not trying to do twists and stuff way like or trying to be different the way Last Jedi was. It was just so simple. You know what I mean? We need to get these Death Star plans, and that's it.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Simple story, and it focused really on building the characters that are in it. You got to know the characters really well, and that's kind of what's been lacking on some things as well. It's
But that's also the bad thing as well, because when you watch this movie, you know all
Yeah.
these characters die. You know
you
there's,
can't survive.
you know they can't live past this episode. You know what I mean?
And what I thought they'd done well was us knowing that they made us care about them, considering like could have been quite easily if you'd watched that film thinking, what's the point in me even caring about these characters? We know they're dead. But that scene at the end, whenever you know you can see it, you're just going, because they've done such a good job building up those characters. Like, it just worked really well. It could have really flopped.
As when we look at this here in the grand schemes of Star Wars, not too, does it rank high enough to actually be better than, like, say, the originals,
To me,
or is it still far away? Is it just because it's better than Last Jedi by Solo as well? Like, does it even come?
it's better than Force Awakens to me as well.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, I don't love Force Awakens, to be honest. I do. I think it's a really good film, but I think it's a Force Awakens is, in my opinion, a good film in the context of let's see what happens next. Like, if the next 2 films are absolutely shite, I'm not
Yeah.
going to look back on Force Awakens and be like, that was really good though. It's kind of like if the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring, great film, obviously
Yeah.
much better than Force Awakens, but if the next 2 movies were terrible, you're not going to have the fondest memories of the Fellowship of the Ring either, you know what
But
I
do
mean?
you not think with Rogue One, it's almost as a kind of a blank slate? While we look at Force Awakens had to basically connect the original storylines, obviously make up for the prequels by setting new characters in the sequel. While Rogue One almost had a blank slate, as a kind of, you can develop these characters as much as you want. We know they don't live past this episode, so their story arc can be quick. While like Force Awakens, Kylo Ren's story arc, Rey's story arc needs to last 3 movies. It can't be done and dusted in one movie. You know what I mean? It was the trilogy set up. Why this is a standalone movie, so it's almost harder to do.
Yeah, and I feel like this being a standalone movie, if you look, like it suited the people that are involved in Star Wars at the minute to make a standalone film, because they don't. If you look at the Last Jedi and you look at Force Awakens, they don't even look as if they're in the same fucking universe. They may as well just be standalone films as well. Like they haven't really shown. Obviously, we're going to see Rise of Skywalker. You're seeing it later, and I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like it'll feel like a cohesive story. whereas it suited this film just to be on its own and
be a standalone
you didn't have
movie.
to worry about the world outside
So,
it. You know?
so what happened if we look at Rogue One and the success of it, and the Star Wars fans around the world have all accepted that is a successful
it's a
movie.
very good movie. Yeah.
What happened to Solo then?
I think Solo. I don't think people were ready. I think no one wanted a Solo film, first of all, because people love Han Solo and they love Harrison Ford as Han Solo. So no one wanted to see another person play him, and also no one wanted another film to come out. What was it? Not even 6 months after Last Jedi. Solo came out, didn't it?
Was that a year and 6 months?
Well, no, did it not come out? It came out in May, and Last Jedi came out in December.
Oh, you're right.
So no one was really in the mood to see it. I also think Rogue One was a much better film than Solo.
Yeah.
Personally.
Do you think, because there was a storyline in place to do, why Solo wasn't really...
Felt like they were making it up as it going along.
Yeah,
Solo,
exactly. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Rogue One's one of the best things that Disney have done. I've always flip-flopped between Force Awakens. When Force Awakens came out, that was the best thing Disney done, because it was the only thing done.
Yeah.
Rogue One came out, I was always on the fence. I always thought like Force Awakens was a better storyline. And then I went to Rogue One. But see, now after watching Rogue One the other night, I do think Rogue One's a better overall movie, because it does set a plot for a longer storyline.
Oh, you mean Force Awakens is a better movie?
Sorry,
yeah.
what did I say?
You said Rogue One, you thought it was a better film.
Sorry, fucking all over the place here. I'm fucking flipping flop. Actually, Rogue One's better. No, I do think personally, I prefer Force Awakens. The reason why Force Awakens falls short is when you have the follow-up of Last Jedi. So all the things we're waiting for, like who Rey's parents are, who Snoke is, etc., that kind of falls flat in his face when you see Last Jedi. But see, if you actually judge Force Awakens as a standalone movie and where it goes and the emotion throughout it is a great movie. Yeah, it is great. But at the end of the day, Rogue One, if you're not a Star Wars fan, you can watch it and enjoy it. Yeah, you can't watch. Can you watch Force Awakens and enjoy it?
Possibly not.
You know what I mean?
But I also think, because my favourite Star Wars movie is New Hope, that's why I love Rogue One so much. It ties so well too. Yeah. So, and I already know that what's coming after Rogue One is an absolute masterpiece. So when it ends, like, I know I'm leading into an amazing film. Whereas now I look at Force Awakens, when that ends, I know I'm leading into a mediocre film. So it kind of taints that movie a bit for me.
Good point.
If that makes sense.
But also, do you not think the significance of an ending of a movie does have so much importance on the impact the movie has once you leave the cinema? Because the way Rogue One ends is so fucking phenomenal for any Star Wars fan. That's what you fucking want to see. That's a Darth Vader you really want to see, that badass nature. And the way, as you said, leads on to A New Hope, which is fucking fantastic. But if I had an okay ending, the way the movie was the way through, would it be as good?
Possibly not. It does. But then, yeah, I agree with you. Like, you can have a movie that for the first act is shit, second act's not great, but it ends so well you think it's a good film. You know. But I also think Rogue One has elements like like Saul Guerrero. It showed you that, like, it's Star Wars. It showed you there's a war, and it's not like, I think Star Wars sometimes is really light on that. Yeah. It's really light on the fact that this is actually a conflict, and it showed that Saul Guerrero is a good guy on the good side, but he's also an extremist. Yeah. So it showed there's different levels of people who are willing to actually fight the Empire. Yeah. I think it's class. It's not just the wizards that are the Jedis. There's also rebels out there that
there's not just a good and a bad side.
Even other rebels don't agree with.
There's not a good and a bad side. There's in between, and there's people within one side having conflicts as well.
Layered.
Yeah, very layered. Well, that's our review anyway. So let us know what you think.
It?
Oh shit.
Then you can say that's our review anyway.
Oh, I'm scoring this out of what? 15?
Out of 10.
Oh, 10? Oh god, I don't know.
I'll give my score.
You go first.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
9?
I love that film.
I'll give it a 9. Like 9's Empire, fuck's sake.
No, Empire's 10 for me.
Nah. Fuck. I give it a 7.
Yeah?
7.
Fair enough.
But I'm scoring them comparison to like New Hope and Empire and stuff. So I can't give Empire and A New Hope a fucking 9 and 10 like.
We can do whatever we want, mate, to be honest. No one's watching us anyway. Hi everyone, thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Just to let you know, we've got similar content available on the channel if you want to check it out.
We also do our own podcast called MC Podcasting, where we cover a range of topics from politics, sports and even movies.
We basically just talk a lot of shit.
We argue a lot as well on it there, but all the links are below. We're on all major platforms, Spotify, iTunes, and is there any other?
That's the main ones, yeah.
Yeah, it's the main ones.
Just check out the podcast, and if there's any sort of videos you want us to react to, drop us a comment on the YouTube videos, and we'll be sure to check it out.
Or if you want to make fun of us, then go ahead. We don't care.
Be nice.
Be nice.
In fairness, we don't really get that many comments.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.